It's all kicking off. It's all fucking kicking off. UK versus the US. It's happening again. And no, I'm not talking about World War. Although that never happened to begin with. But anyways, the past week or so, there's been a spiral of just anger and frustration and disses and things. And it's better if we just talk about it, because I wanted to talk about it, so we're gonna talk about it. So let's start with Drake. Now Drake had a show in London, and he had this to say. I'll play the clip.
When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit. I don't care what nobody says, nobody can out-rap London. Nobody.
So as you can see from this Twitter post, Drake ends the UK versus US debate. No, he doesn't. Him saying it does not end. Anyways, London rappers are the best lyricists in the world. No disrespect to America, but nobody in the world can out-rap London rappers. This is the highest level. This is what I inspired to be. Now, a lot of people were upset. A lot of people were happy. A lot of people asked, is he only saying that to please the London crowd? Because if you can't see, yes, he is in London while he is saying this. Now, to answer those questions, did Drake only say that to please the London crowd? Honest answer? Perhaps. Does he believe what he's saying? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I actually don't know. I actually do not know if he actually believes what he's saying. Let's look at some of the replies to this tweet. Let's see right here.
Way I be dumping on them, man. Them rappers is horrible, man. On the Charlie, the ball, the pop pop, and they do it for M, let's go. And the pop pop. Everything ain't gotta be for everybody, yo. That is garbage.
Can you just tell us how you really feel about everything?
Like, I saw this one English dude. He was battling.
Oh my God, you still on it? Wait, hold on. He was battling what?
A fat black chick. He was going, you don't know what to do. You're so big, your ankles can't support you. And that's what you do. And no man won't want you.
I ain't gonna lie, he got that shit. So, obviously, people, well, the Americans, had their way to say, oh, how could the UK rappers be better lyricists when we don't even know any UK rappers? Like, UK rappers ain't popular like that. I mean, even looking at this comment right here, who is a great London lyricist? I'd like to listen. Oh, well, that was actually a genuine question, I guess. And I'm guessing the comments are gonna say, let's see, we got Dave, Central C, Stormzy, Skepta, Nems. Remove that one from the list. As you can see, it's pretty much Dave, Sench, Stormzy, Skepta. Gigs should be in there. Maybe throw Jamie in there, Wiley. And then you have people like this. Bruh, I've never heard anyone on this list. And honestly, do I blame them? No. Because let me tell you something. UK rappers can never be as big as US rappers. We're just gonna have to start facing the facts, okay? There will be some UK rappers that can outdo US rappers. Like, let's not get that twisted. Doesn't mean since US rappers are bigger, doesn't mean that they're better, okay? But UK rappers usually will not do as well as US rappers. On a commercial view standpoint, let me get that straight. Just because Americans are more commercially advertised better than UK people. Yes, does that make sense? I think that makes perfect sense, because you can see here, people ridicule UK rappers. People are like, oh, UK rappers only rap about ching man down with a 4, with a 228 is poor, £8.90 door, with a 448 and a 4. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't blame them for saying that, because the UK was heavily dominated and influenced by drill. Okay, there was a short time in UK where it was just drill, and we had the likes of Russ, Tion Wayne, Abracadabra, coldest guy, man, like Abracadabra. Drill was very heavy in the UK scene. I don't know, not so much anymore. Like drill kind of died out. I've moved away from drill. I haven't listened to drill in a while. But when Americans would come over and listen to UK rappers, they would hear them and they would be like, what the fuck are they talking about? I think it's just mainly the accent. They still can't get over the UK accent. It's like it's been years of this shit, and they can't get over our accent. Our accent is just too posh. Even my accent, it's a bit too posh. So sometimes I just like, you know, I switch my accent so y'all can understand me. You feel me? Like none of them. They all speak restate English and rap about the youths. Then throw in how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? None. Is that a KS? That has to be a KSI lyric. What in the fuck is it? But yeah, as you can see, US people don't rate UK rappers, okay? Now I'm not gonna lie, there ain't that much good UK rappers. There isn't that much, okay? Doesn't mean there isn't any. It just means there's not enough, okay? You have, you know, your casuals, your gigs, Skepta, all them man, okay? No, but that's kind of hard though. You can't lie that. Nino, that shit, no. Alright, first.
Rich, one slap cuffs on me. Take me to custody and look at my balls, batty and dick. Like wild one for batty man.
Right,
come on, offer.
Okay, you see what I mean? Like, it's just not giving us a good name. It's really not. It's really not. But you know, since we're on the topic of questionable lyrics, US rap, I think is a bit more questionable. There's a lot of questionable US rappers out there. Matter of fact, hey, we gotta be fair. If we're doing UK, we gotta do the US as well.
My grandma take meds. You left your fridge open, somebody just took a sandwich.
She my stepsister, so I guess that's incest.
What the fucking fuck? Now, going back to my previous point about the whole, like, commercially known thing. Like, there's a lot of commercially known American rappers. Like, you have your Travis Scotts, your Playboy Cartis, your whatever you listen to. And in the UK, you really got your Central C's and your Daves, and that's our only, like, top people right now that can cross over to the American scene and, you know, do what they want to do. We don't have enough rappers doing that. But if you're talking like artists, then we have plenty of artists that are doing well in the UK. Outstanding, like Adele.
We do not care.
But yeah, when it comes to UK rappers, yeah, well, I mean, there are good lyricists in the UK scene. It's just that no one would give them the chance. That's the problem we have here, because it is, most of the time, it is just ching man down with a 4 and it got pinged down and they're like, oh, that was hard, that was so hard. When it just, like, you know, I feel like the American rap is more normalized than the UK rap. Well, it is. I'm saying I feel like it is, because Americans can literally be like, yo, I shot in a bitch and she sucked on my dick, yeah. And that shit's gonna go off. I'm not hating, okay? I could probably say I listen to more US rappers than UK rappers, okay? Because I do find most UK rappers a bit corny, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I don't listen to all UK rappers. Some of them do. They're all, well, not all. Some of them are very repetitive, and their music do get kind of old when they're just talking about the same shit over and over again. So people like Central C, who actually has decent bars and he actually has like concepts and this shit, and you know, he makes albums, and it's like Central C, he's good, he's valid. Dave is valid. The old heads, we're just gonna leave them out of the picture right now. Now the question is, if UK rappers and US rappers were to go bar for bar, who's coming out on top? Now let me be honest, there's a lot of whack US rappers, okay? I don't want you guys to just feel like, oh yeah, US can just, yeah. There's a lot of shit US rappers, man. Maybe too many. Like, you see, you guys got a big roster, but your roster is lacking in some departments. For example, Ice Spice. Okay, look, the fact that I'm even bringing her up, like, that's just disrespectful to hip hop in itself. Like, I shouldn't be doing that. But she is a prime example of very famous, but is she good? Absolutely not. There's not one thing that you can really say that she does well besides shaking a bum bum. Other than that, she ain't doing shit. But we'll remove Ice Spice. We won't use that. just in case, you know, we'll go for a more safe one, like you know, I'm not even gonna say his name, otherwise the hate comments are just gonna come. Okay, no, I will say it. Playboy Carti, alright. Look, talk to me, Playboy Carti fans, okay? Alright, he made good music. I'm not gonna say he don't, but like when it comes to rap, I don't want to hear him in the conversation, because that nigga does not rap. He just talks. I'm just saying there's a lot of UK rappers that could body US rappers, bro. I'm saying it now. And now Skepta and Joyner Lucas are doing a little one-on-one thing. Just keep peeled on that. I'm telling you, keep peeled. You guys are thinking that's gonna be a clean sweep, man. Keep peeled on that one. That's a good war right there. But it's a friendly competition. It's a friendly competition, so it's not too serious. And Skepta can rap. Okay, we'll talk about a legend.
We do not care.
Always good to show love to, you know, people in the rap game. Okay, so Drake, him doing that, was it a bit exaggerated? Perhaps, maybe, but he was just spreading the love and, you know, actually uplifting UK artists. Because let's be honest, Drake has helped a lot of UK rappers elevate to a bit of a higher standard. Like Central C, he did a feature of Heady One some time ago. It was a while ago, but Drake has influenced a lot of people in the UK scene, which is pretty good on Drake, so you can't even hate Drake for that. And Drake actually shows love to the UK. The other Americans just don't fuck with the UK, really. They just really don't. They never do, to be honest. I don't know, nigga. I honestly think this whole debate, it shouldn't really be happening, okay? Because like whatever, we can go back and forth from being like, oh well, we have plenty of UK rappers that could do this, or oh, but you know, no one knows who they are, and then we can do this all day. The point is, I will admit, the UK rapper like roster does not compete with the US roster, unfortunately. However, that does not mean there aren't good lyricists in the UK. It just means US rappers have a better. No, actually, I've forgotten what I was saying. I actually fucked up what I was saying. I fucked it up. But yeah, that's the end of the video. It was just a little like sit down talk. I mean, there's not really much to go into here. Like, I mean, I think we got the point. The point is just love everyone, man. Like, if you don't fuck with UK rappers, give a few UK rappers a listen. Like, there's some US rappers that I'm gonna give a listen to, because, you know, like